The Midrash tells us that there were a number of biblical characters who saw a olam chadash, a new world. One of these characters was Noach. Noach lived before the flood. It was a world that was full of people. It was destroyed. He came out of the ark. It was a brand new world. There was Moshe. Moshe grew up in Egypt. He was an Egyptian prince. And he killed an Egyptian taskmaster, and he had to flee. Pharaoh was going to kill him. And he was saved from Pharaoh's sword. In fact, he names one of his children Eliezer. God has saved me, has helped me, and has saved me from the sword of Pharaoh. And what happens in the end? He sees a new world. Not only is he not running away from Pharaoh, but he is drowning Pharaoh in the sea. The other biblical character is Job. Job, the beginning of the book of Job, is a wealthy man. He has a lot of property. He has a lot of animals. He has a big family. And he loses everything. In one day, everything is gone. His children die, loses all of his property. His body is beset with all types of sores. He's in a terrible way. And by the end of the book, he sees Olam Chadash. He sees a new world. Hashem makes him even more successful than he was before. He has new children. He has more children than he has before. His daughters are very beautiful and are sought after by everybody. And the other biblical characters in this week's parasha, and that is Joseph. Joseph saw a new world. Joseph comes to Egypt as a slave, the lowest tier of society. And not only is he a slave, but he's accused of trying to rape his mistress, the wife of Potiphar. And he's thrown into jail. He's going to be forgotten there. No one knows about him. There's no defenders. There's no human rights groups. He's going to rot in jail until he dies. That's probably what's going to happen. And suddenly one day, he's lifted up out of the pit, out of the dungeon, taken before Pharaoh. He interprets Pharaoh's dreams, and Pharaoh makes him second in command of the entire country. He sees Olam Chadash, a whole new world. We see that people in life that go through very difficult times and have a complete reversal of fortune. And these are four such characters. They had a complete change in life, a complete reversal of fortune. Who would ever have thought that Yosef could go from being a slave to becoming the second in command, Mishneh LaMelech? And what's fascinating is our sages tell us that this happened on Rosh Hashanah. On Rosh Hashanah, Joseph was taken out of the pit. And I think there's a message here for us. The message is that on Rosh Hashanah, this is when our judgment is going to take place. And a lot of us think that the way that we are now is the way that we're going to be forever. We're sinners. We're never going to get better. We overeat. We're never going to lose weight. We're never going to do those good things that we wanted to do. Well, you know what? You can change. You can see a new world. Just as Joseph came out of prison on Rosh Hashanah and he saw a new world, so too on Rosh Hashanah, every single year we have the ability to become more than we are at the moment. We don't have to be this way. We can become greater. We can see a new world. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.